It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Mustang 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt. Check smash. 70 Rangers.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Okay, ready?
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Now motion him out of the backfield. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Genty from the gun. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. And goes to the hurry up here.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
18, 5 in. Panther and left, 19 tight.
3rd and long for him here. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The kick by Patterson is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, it's a great start and a tough thing to do.
It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. The first carry now, Brashard Smith. Keeps away from one. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that 2nd level.
Running in the red zone. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Get up.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He'll get this to Tucker. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel. Shotgun give here to Genty. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Richardson. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
Ready.
On 1st down, Genty. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Running back motions right. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3.
Cougar 19.
They've got a man in motion. Design run. Here's Richardson. And the run will not work. He is shot to the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defense linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Noah Williams.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Raiders return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Ready.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Giving this to Genty. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 40.
Richardson now. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Let's go now. 19 Charger.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. 7-3 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment.
Okay.
Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They start out with 3rd and 4.
70 Lions.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready. Ready.
They give up the guns. It's Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here we go. 60, 19 Lions.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's taken in by Tucker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's put.
The screen pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Out to his wideout, it's a screen. So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense up to the line pass. 3rd and goal for Richardson. It's a screen play to Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights, and the Raiders push their lead to 3. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow, yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go long ways towards doing it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Has him running the comeback. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready, Warriors, 17. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go check, go check. Ready.
And off to Genty. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing now, Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Go. 70 Timberwolves.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
19 Tigers.
Straight ahead with Genty. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Working quickly here.
4 yards. That's another Raiders first down. A gain of 12. First down, Las Vegas.
Quick throw is caught. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. There's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Come back team. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
So in the lead, they'll give it to Genty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Taylor to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Yellow.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. His stop comes at the 32-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Back to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. They got their own fumble, and they take it back for 6. No time left. What a way to end this first half. That had to have been just about as far away as possible, Brock, from what that was drawn up to be. But the end result, partner, exactly as they planned. It's a touchdown.
In this case, Kate, it really was about the destination, not about the journey.
And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Right up the gut. And he needed just 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From the pistol, Smith was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
15.
To the air on 3rd and long. He gets it to Rice. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards. It picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Yellow, yellow.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Raiders with an extra DB out there, 3rd down. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And they'll stuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block extra points on the play.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated. But I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Richardson on the sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. This is a design run for Richardson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. It's Noah Williams who made the play defensively. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. He's at the 30. The 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Smith on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
That's incomplete left side.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Yellow.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Saved 9 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Chiefs football, and their season will be over if they don't erase this deficit.
Kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
All right, here we go. Second down. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Quickly out to the right. Complete. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Yellow.
Run it now out of the gun. Wow, for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Brought in. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. From the gun, Taylor. And he's going to be stopped a little shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Cracking for it, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, the game could be on the line with that one.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. He rolls to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. It's complete! Oh my! They left him wide open downfield. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now it's Genty. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
60 Eagles, 60.
This is Genty on 2nd. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid kick-up there on the play. Going about 7 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Six devices, 6 devices. Ready.
He'll throw it. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Got all of it, and this is good. And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Here's Smith on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to throw Mahomes. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Raiders holding a 4-point lead. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
They send a tight end in motion.
Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here's Genty. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's another for him. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Ready, set.
Big moments here in this divisional round game, Bronk, as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Genty. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal. Medical staff hurrying out to the field after that play, Brock. Looks like somebody was injured, and oh, no, it is running back Ashton Genty. Here's Riley Patterson. A lot riding on this field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Fight on these two.
He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw.
At the 26-yard line.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
15. Hero 15. Yellow.
Here he is to throw. Hauled in by Gray. And he does get them the first before going out. Just over 20 seconds to play. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either.
Attack!
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Porter. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game. Continued excellence from this defense as they force another interception.
Hey, bro.
Chance at some redemption for their
Hey, good game, man. Last game we played, you hit that last-minute field goal, told me to get the fuck out of here. Do you remember?
We know this, Kate. We know that turnover margin in these games is so
I heard you. I didn't say nothing, though. Do what?
Turnovers and takeaways. Well, you opted in on the winning ledger more times than not.
Oh, yeah, you too, man. I always like our battles. I respect you a lot.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that 1st down. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Kansas City.